Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about how you'll never feel enough or feel like you have enough if you keep looking at other people's plates. There's a fine line between gratitude and resentment, and both are similar in which you have to look at what you have. In gratitude, you strictly look at what you have and you're grateful for it. In resentment, you look at what you don't have and compare it to what others around you might have, whether they're at the same point in your life or further down the line. I caught myself doing it today, actually. We were on a call with someone who's been in real estate for multiple years, been in the industry, and he's so far ahead of where we are at that it's like, okay, I need to get there. Like, I'm trying to pull that reality closer to our timeline and making it so we can achieve that success, whether it be monetary or self-fulfillment, and feeling like we've gotten that far and that much done in the years we've been, because right now we're moving, but it feels like we could be further and so much further. So bringing that mindset away from, okay, get all the competition, all the comparisons out of your head, and really focus on what you do have and what you have built. Because when you think about it, when you really give it the time for it to settle and to understand what you have done and what you have built, there's so much in there to be grateful for. And really, comparison is the thief of joy, because it makes you blind to those blessings and to those reasons for gratitude, and it turns that gratitude into resentment. And you stop seeing what you have when you're resentful, and instead of seeing what you have, you see what you lack, because again, you're comparing. You're looking at what you have versus what someone else might be in a different step and stage of life. And oftentimes you're comparing the best of their abilities or the best of their experiences and realities to the worst of yours. So in no case is it accurate, and in no case is it useful for you. So instead of asking, why don't I have what they have, instead reposition yourself to be grateful for what you have, and instead have an appetite to give more. So instead of saying, why don't I have what they have, start saying, how can I give more value than them? And not in a way that's egotistically competitive, but the competition is good. Because when it's coming from a place of true and genuine want to give back and help those around you, that's where true value is built, and that's how you can grow. It's kind of ironic. Like, if you want more, you think about it less, and you think about giving up more. So if you're thinking, okay, so let's reposition it, and how can we give more value and give more to people? It starts with, what can I do to offer something to the world today? And that frame of mind, just every day you wake up, what can I do today to make the world just a little bit better place? Whether that's saying a nice word to someone, smiling at someone who looks like they need a smile, complimenting someone, or pushing forward to something bigger, like a bigger project you're working on where you know you can affect a lot of people's lives. Or there's so many things that even just being like a kind word, it can go a long way. And a lot of times you don't know that people really need it. And just by having that mindset of, okay, I want to put some good into this world, that will help you build to a more successful version of yourself, and will prevent you from needing to compare to others, because you're focused on what you can do for others versus what you're lacking in comparison to them. So really, the point of this video is just to be content with what you have, and keep your appetite and stay insatiable for what value you can give others. And that's really the key to success. And take that with a grain of salt if you want. I'm not a multi-million-dollar business owner or anything like that, but I have seen the effects it's had on my life, and I hope that if you do implement this or implement part of it, you can see those results as well. And yeah, at the end of the day, comparison is the thief of joy. Any way you look at it, it's the truth. And if you understand that and begin to implement it or begin to become aware of when you're comparing and how that affects your state of being, that's all I can ask of you. So if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, leave a comment. If you have any video ideas, drop them down. Every day I'll just give a little bit of thought of what I want to talk about, and then something might come to me and I just talk about it. If you want it more structured, might need to start doing that. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.